Hi class, Assalamu alaikum. You're welcome back to our MADD series. I am Ashwal Alwal, and today we have, as you can see on the board, MADD WAJIB MUTASSIL. This is very similar to our foregone topic, which is MADD WAJIB MUTASSIL. It is very similar, the rulings are the same, everything is the same except for the fact that that one is not compulsory whilst this MADD is compulsory. That one is separated whilst this one is connected. So in case you have any problem with this lecture, just go and check the other one. I will link it in the description down below. And now to our topic. MADD, of course, means elongation, right? Wajib means it's compulsory. You can't skip this MADD. It's compulsory that you follow the rules of this MADD, which is to elongate it for 4 or 5 counts. It is compulsory. You can't do less. And then we have mutassil. Mutassil means connected, which means the MADD here, you will find it contained in one word. Unlike Jaiz, which is in 2 separate words, I encourage you to please check out the video on MADD Jaiz so that you would be able to compare and understand correctly the difference and you would remember faster, Insha Allah. This MADD is known when a Hamza comes after a MADD later. In a MADD later, there are 3 MADD laters. We have Alif, Waw, and Ya. So if you see any of this and the next thing that follows it within one word is a Hamza, then it is a MADD Wajib. And of course, remember that we said MADD Wajib is connected or connective. That means it must be within one letter that you would see both the MADD and the Hamza coming immediately after it. Now here is the example of it in the Qur'an. We have one example in Surah Al-Jinn, which is Sama, and it ends here. Here is a MADD Alif, and of course the one up there is our secondary MADD. It comes together most of the times. So this is MADD Alif, which is followed by a Hamza within one word. This Sama is one word. Do not worry that the Hamza is written like separately. It's not separate. It's all joined together. It's in one word. So whenever you see this now, you would know that it is a MADD Wajib Mutassil. And now, how would you recite it? It's just the same. It is elongated for 4 or 5 counts. Now we are going to recite it for 4 counts, and you would count your fingers whilst reciting, just as you can see the illustration there. وَأَنَّا لَمَسْنَا السَّمَاءَ فَوَجَدْنَاهَا سَمَاءً. But if it is for 5 counts, that means you would have to count up to 5, right? Sama, and so on. So that is how you would go about it. Another example is in Surah Al-Fajr. There are a lot of these examples in the Quran, but I just chose a few of them to show you. Now in Surah Al-Fajr, here it is in one word here. Ja'a. Ja'a is one word. Ja'a. You see, this is one word here now. And it is, and the Hamza follows a MADD Ya, which is contained in one word, telling us that it is a MADD wajib. Waji, this is 4. And then for 5, waji, and so on. This is how you do it. وَجِيءَ يَوْمَئِذٍ بِجَهَنَّمَ. And now just a reiteration of the conditions, whatever we have mentioned before. The first one is it is compulsory, which means it must be elongated for 4 or 5 counts. You can't do less, like the 2 harakats. No. It must be for 4 harakats or 5 harakats. The second one is it must be elongated for 4 or 5 counts. Yes, it shouldn't be 3 counts, it shouldn't be 2 counts, it shouldn't be 6, 7, 8 counts. It should stay at the range of either 4 or 5 counts. Then we have the number 3 is you must be consistent with the one you choose, either 4 or 5 at the moment of recitation, which means if you choose to elongate the MADD for 4 counts throughout your recitation, at the moment you must maintain 4 counts wherever you see MADD wajib. But that doesn't mean for your whole life you would always maintain 4 for MADD wajib. No, it just means at the moment. If you drop your Quran few minutes later and you decide to pick it up to recite, you can decide to switch to 5 counts. So either of which it is you choose, you would have to maintain it at the moment. So that is it we have on MADD wajib. Check out our Jaiz and the other MADD series. So do stay tuned and do make sure you subscribe to this channel. Assalamu alaikum.